Yeah, again, it's 5-6 seasons worth of content. They crammed it into one season.
Yeah, so
and not even one full season, like 6 episodes. Of course,
because
and Jon Snow, his storyline, they want to do a sequel of that, and now you're kind of opening up that wound again.
No, but now you have to explain. Well, not explain, but like you have to go back into the season 8 stuff. You have to go back to that. And that's what I'm saying. Like they're opening up that wound again, and I don't think people want that. What's going on, guys? Cruzin Podcast. Welcome back. We're back with another episode. Before we get into this episode today, just want to say thank you guys for checking out our last podcast. It did really well. We appreciate all your comments, whether you agree or disagree with us and stuff like that. Feel free to, just like and subscribe to join our channel, to join Cruzin, and comment that you subscribed, and we'll reply to everyone. Last video we replied to, there was some people that didn't like, people that were just kind of disagreeing with us and stuff, but we reply to everyone, and it's a lot of fun having that conversation with you and stuff. So just feel free to subscribe and comment down below, and we'll answer everyone. Yeah, with that being said, the first thing we kind of wanted to talk about, apparently they're going to do they're saying a spinoff, but a Jon Snow series with Kit Harington set to come back as Jon Snow. It's going to be, post Game of Thrones. But is that confirmed? I think it was. It's
out there. Nothing's ever really confirmed until we hear.
They do have a lot of projects in the works from Game of Thrones.
But it's being talked about. There's been some articles on it and stuff. I was very confused by that. I mean,
not like why.
What's crazy is how, and I saw a tweet on this, how Game of Thrones was one of the biggest shows in the world, and within a few months, just that one season.
No, but it was
it was a terrible season, but with just that one season alone,
that's it. House of Dragon, no one really
burned it all to the ground.
No one.
Game of Thrones was, I remember, it was like, it was like what, bigger than what Euphoria has been so far.
No,
like
it was bigger than like Breaking Bad, bigger than every.
It was like arguably like the best show of all time at the moment before season 8.
Yeah.
So they hyped it up, and I mean the show, each episode it got worse and worse, and it just started becoming memes on the internet, on Twitter, which was funny.
And I do miss those memes. Like
every week,
every Sunday,
was
just
memes, and that's what the show became. And when it ended, everybody was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I never seen so quickly a show just
then people started, it started coming out that the writer, the George R. R. Martin, he wanted the show to go on longer. He begged HBO. Even HBO was like, "Guys, we can keep going. Like, we can go a little longer." But it was kind of even though R. Martin should have finished the book like a million years ago.
Yeah,
it is kind of his fault because he never finished the book. So they were kind of like, he gave them notes and stuff, but
they were ready to seal it.
But these people, the David Benioff and what's DB West, West, they told them, no, look, that they were done. They didn't want to do it no more.
Yeah, and you can tell.
And they wanted to do Star Wars, so they rushed this. Yeah, because it's true. Because the R. Martin told like, you have at least maybe 10. He said. Maybe 13 seasons.
Yeah, they just crammed
because of how much you can. Because I think what they wanted was like a season on the Night King, season on.
Well, yeah, you have easily 5-6 seasons worth of story
the ending is it's not bad. The ending.
It's just poorly executed.
Because I get the whole spoilers for Game of Thrones, obviously, but the Bran becoming king, that's not a dumb idea.
No, yeah, it
makes sense.
It was just poorly executed.
Even though I wanted Jon Snow on the throne, because the whole Targaryen, what was his name is not Jon Snow. His name was it has been a while. I forgot. It's
been a while.
I forgot the name they said.
Of the Targaryen,
and you had that whole plot line, him coming back. And we never got to see him fight the Night King. That was one of the biggest.
Yeah, everything that they set up, they just didn't pay off. And then Jon Snow
and the whole Khaleesi thing. That if you're gonna go that route, you have to flesh that out more.
Yeah, again, it's 5-6 seasons worth of content. They crammed it into one season.
Yeah, so
and not even one full season, like 6 episodes. Of course, it wasn't.
Because
And Jon Snow, his storyline, they want to do a sequel of that, and now you're kind of opening up that wound again.
No, but now you have to explain. Well, not explain, but like you have to go back into the
You
season
have to go
8
back
stuff.
to that. And that's what I'm saying. Like they're opening up that wound again, and I don't think people want that.
And it's probably going to be him like coping with killing Khaleesi, and
I don't think. I don't want to see that.
And where the hell are you going to go with that?
Yeah,
No, but like what are they going to do? Like, where are they going to fight? Like,
I don't want to
because the White Walkers.
Yeah, the whole point is supposed to be that it's over, it's done.
And it's great because I was watching videos in there because I kind of went and there we're on. I was on HBO Max. I was watching episodes, like skimming through it, and it was a shame because it was
great. I'm just so confused by them doing that because, yeah, you're literally opening up that wound for people, and I don't know if I don't think want to go back.
No, a lot of people, even for House of Dragon,
everybody just kind of.
Like House of Dragon is different because it's a prequel and the book is done.
No, but
even then, like some people were kind of like never like you heard the name.
Yeah,
you heard
people
the brand.
After that season 8, we all just kind of agreed to just never acknowledge it again, and that was it. Like nobody talks about Game of Thrones because if you do, then it's like, oh yeah, with the season 8, like the final season.
And the thing is, though, I think season 7 was a little rough too.
It was building to that. Yeah,
leading. So.
And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I want to see a Jon Snow sequel.
No, but the thing is, that's them winging it. That's just them. Like,
because that's it. You're not following material. This is you. Like, are you trying to redeem his character? But then, how are you going to redeem it? What are you going to do?
Yeah, but like, what is he going to just walk around with these other wildlings? And
now you have to go back to that world post season 8 of Game of Thrones, and it's a shame because Game of Thrones was peak. I mean, it was doing great. And within one season, it just killed the whole fan base.
No, but
everybody agreed. Like
I think it was mostly the Night King. I think that's what really just got a lot of people pissed off was the fact that you built up this amazing villain,
and in one episode,
it's like you imagine like for Marvel, right? Like with Thanos, like you build up this villain, right, and you just fucking shat on him, like in one movie,
and that's exactly what they did,
And Night King, it was nothing. He was.
I don't think a sequel to this,
and especially since the whole thing with Bran going back in the past and how I guess he affected like the Hodor stuff.
Yeah, they just never answered a lot of the stuff that they set up. And I
remember all the theories that was coming out on that,
and none of that. Just
I don't know. It's the sequel.
It fell apart.
And the sequel, I don't think it's.
I don't think we should.
I'm fine with the House of Dragon.
I don't think we should have that reminder again of season 8.
Yeah.
Like House of Dragon, it's a prequel. It doesn't have anything to do with that.
I'm fine with me.
So it's like, okay, here's something else, something to win us over again. But to do a Jon Snow spinoff sequel post season 8, that's not a good idea. It's gonna bring up. It's just opening up that wound again. There's no other way to say it. Like, do you really want to remind people of season 8? And especially that Jon Snow had one of the worst character arcs. Like, they ruined his arc.
No, but like his kid in season 8 is just like he was confused.
They sent him back.
He was doing nothing.
And they sent him back to the wall.
Yeah, no, and he literally was like dumb in season 8. Like, he looked like he didn't know nothing.
Do you want to go back to that,
Yeah.
Especially Kit Harington. I'm surprised because I know he was he was struggling after Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that he would want to. Let's see if it even happens, but
it
was just an interesting conversation to talk about.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I just found it interesting, just like the idea of it. Definitely, I don't think they should do House of Dragon. See how that goes.
Yeah, you're gonna do like prequel stuff. That's fine.
But definitely
don't
do this.
Anything sequel related, that's already
Game of Thrones. It's sad to say, but don't even go back there again.
Even like these people, like let's say, even though they won't be in it, but like for the guy who plays Bran, he's not like I don't think he's an actor anymore.
Yeah, you would have to. He's the king. Like you would have to.
Like show things.
You have to show things post Game of Thrones.
Especially he's the three-eyed raven. Like he can see.
So I don't know, but I don't think it's a good idea. Stick with House of Dragons. Don't go back to that Game of Thrones post. Let's not be reminded of that. But
the story. Like, what would the story even be?
Yeah, no. House of Dragon. It's like based off books
because you already defeated all your enemies. Like you defeated.
Yeah. That's the whole point of Game of Thrones. Like that's it. It's
that's
done.
it. Like the Night King is
it's
dead.
balanced because now the king is literally Bran. And he's the three-eyed raven. So like,
yeah,
he knows, sees all. Like, so what's the plot?
No,
unless it's like some sort of.
And also like what is
character study on Jon Snow post Game of Thrones?
Like
like
Obi-Wan, like
like Obi-Wan. We'll do that next week. We'll be talking about that next week with the finale.
But I just don't know what that show will be.
What
imagine they do it like a sitcom. It's like The Office, but of
Jon Snow post Game of Thrones.
but it's about like their camp.
Yeah.
It's about the wildlings camp
and him trying to figure it all out.
And he's like the boss. He's like the sick.
Nobody likes him because he's the guy that killed Khaleesi.
You imagine they like that's how they come back.
They're like,
a
fuck
sitcom it. Office style.
Yeah, just throw people off.
But of Game of Thrones, and say Jon Snow in the wildlings camp. Like that's the.
God.
It's a sitcom. Oh jeez.
Yeah, no. I really don't. I don't know. I really don't know what they're gonna do. Let's see though. I mean, let us know, guys. I mean, is this something you want to see if it does happen, or everybody was pretty much in a agreement? Like,
I want to go back
House
to
this.
Dragon.
House
I'm actually
Dragon
curious.
cool.
I'm curious about that one.
Yeah,
but
I don't want to be reminded of Game of Thrones anymore. It's too disappointing.
Yeah, you guys fucked that up. You guys.
It's too disappointing.
You guys fucked that up. And I was watching videos and stuff, and it's true. Like, if you didn't want to do it no more, just give it to someone else.
Yeah.
Like if you really didn't want to do the show no more and you were done.
The only good episode in that season was episode 2, because it was like a nice. It closed everybody's arc.
And even one of the directors of season 8, I read an article that he was talking about it. I forgot which one. The name, but he was kind of like with the ending, like he said about the backlash. He was like, yeah, I get it. Like he was saying that he's like, for me, I would have done things a lot differently. He's like, I would have done it differently.
And even the actors, remember Emilia Clarke, best season ever.
She warned us.
It was like Last Jedi.
It was like they were giving hints.
Like they were like, what's going on here? Because it's just a complete 180,
And was it? Is it Varys? The bald
the bald
he was
guy. Pissed. Yeah, he was pissed.
He was. I never forgot the making of season 8. Dude, when he threw that script in the middle, like, what the fuck was that? Like, he was so mad.
He had no.
Because his character was a bigger part in the books,
and he had no sort of gratifying.
And that was a whole other plot line too that you could have followed.
And they cut it off super quick.
And you cut it off. Like, that was a whole other plot line. But you wanted the Khaleesi going crazy. I still blame Jon Snow, man. He didn't want to bang her.
Yeah,
he made her go crazy.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's just speculation.
Kid Hensey wouldn't want to do it because he said it because I never.
Why would you go back?
Because I think after Game of Thrones, he said he wanted to do more less serious. I think
he's
Marvel and stuff. Like,
I would like to see him do comedies. He's good at comedy.
He's actually really good at comedies.
But
was it the 7 Days in Hell?
Yeah, he was really good in that.
But I mean,
let's see. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you want to see this? Are you excited about this if it does happen, or are you on the same boat? Like, do you feel like just let it be? It's done. Do prequels or anything else, but not this. Let us know in the comments. But
it's like kind of doing the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It's like you don't have to do that.
No, it's like except Harry Potter ended on a good note, so it's like you don't want to ruin it. And then this is like it was ended so badly that people just don't want to go back. So. Let's see, Another thing I did want to bring up that has been going around lately, and I really wanted to kind of talk about it. It was the whole Ezra Miller thing going on. Not necessarily what's happening in the criminal aspect of it, of him seems to be losing his mind and things are going crazy, but also the aftermath and what does the studio do now? With the movie. And just to give a quick little breakdown of what's going on, Ezra Miller, he's been in really very bad behavior, getting arrested in Hawaii for harassing people, assaulting people. I mean, being public intoxication, all this stuff. It's a lot. And it's been a reoccurring thing for I think a couple of years, because I remember a few years ago he grabbed a woman by the throat and like choked her in public. It was on camera. And one thing that's been a reoccurring pattern that people have been noticing is how quiet it's been. It's been very just quietly just pushed aside, you know. We're assuming maybe like the studio, which is true. No, John Campea talked about it, and all these people. The studio is obviously just trying to like do damage control, because he has probably one of the biggest movies coming out in The Flash. I believe it's not this year, but I think it's next year because it got pushed back. It's gonna have Michael Keaton. It's gonna have Ben Affleck's Batman. It's basically gonna like reset the DC universe, at least so people think. That's what it seems like. And you have this guy now. Apparently he was like grooming this like 18-year-old, and they ran off, or he kidnapped the kid.
He was grooming since like
she was young.
Yeah, young.
And then now they're like lost. Like he's off. Like he's nowhere to be found. He was like trolling on his social media a little bit, and now he's deleted the social media. He's on the run because he was due in court for his charges, and he's running away from court basically. Again, I feel like it's not really out there. It's on the internet. People are asking questions, but it's not in the broad open media how a lot of celebrities usually are for the dumbest things, right? Like, but with that being said, that's kind of like that's what's going on with that at its core. What does Warner Brothers do in a situation like this, right? I do agree. John Campea said this a couple of times. I agree. Like, I think from the beginning they should have been more firm on what to do and like keep him under control. Clearly, because he's not, because he just kept on doing this, and now it's gotten to a point where now you can't hide from it, right? Like he's literally on the run. That's really crazy. So now the studio, and I just saw an article on this. The studio now doesn't know what to do. You have probably, let's say a $300 million movie, and you have your biggest stars in it. We don't know what other cameos are in it because, I mean, it's basically like Flashpoint. Like, he's clearly going to go and see, like, Michael Keaton's Batman, but then also Ben Affleck. Like, it's like, I'm assuming like a multiversal thing. That's what it seems like. What do you do now, right? Like, of course, people are... It kills the movie because who's going to want to watch this guy on screen? Yeah. And what do you do? And that's I don't know. I just found that really interesting because what does the studio do? Because I see a couple tweets. It's true. Like, you have such a big movie. Like, hundreds of people worked really hard on it. You know what I mean? It's a passion project for a lot of people. The director, the writers, the crew that made it happen. What do you do? Because do you just can the movie and take your losses of what? Let's say if it's a $300 million movie, you have to $300. It's you got to double that based off marketing or whatever.
But the thing is,
what do you do? Do you
no? But it all depends if this situation gets so bad to the point where it's like, honestly, I don't even want to watch the movie. Like, I don't want to support this guy at all.
Because apparently what's happening is the studio's trying to keep it like quiet, and they're just trying to like hang on until the movie comes out.
Yeah, but a whole ass year?
That's the thing. If the movie was coming out like now already, like, okay.
Yeah, but like your movie's going to December of next year. Like, that's a long time trying to keep
No, it's not. It's December of 2023?
Yeah, I think
that's a big push. No, I think
I remember it.
I'll find out right now.
Find out right now because I remember they moved it to next year, December.
June 2023.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It was supposed to come out this summer, and it got pushed to next summer. Yeah, it's interesting. And apparently with the studio...
But if the movie's done, why are you going to wait that long?
I think they're... Apparently, I guess it's not done. Maybe they're finishing... They swapped it with another movie that's taking its place. But it's interesting to see what because the studio apparently said that they're going to keep it under wrap, like they're going to keep it down low until the movie comes out.
Honestly,
because if you have a year, you can keep this by June, next year. By next year, it's probably going to be like
but that's
old news if it doesn't continue.
But the thing is, if he keeps going,
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, okay, but let's say you come out.
It was
the
supposed
movie.
to come out this month, actually.
No, if you
Wow.
come out, okay, next year comes June, and when it comes out, how's the press gonna be? Like, because you can't do press.
No, I think they know they're not going to make money on it as much as they probably would have if nothing.
But the thing is, you are relying on a hope that he doesn't do anything else stupid. Any more?
He needs to just. They need to take him in. He needs to get charged and.
No, but he's probably.
He's.
I don't know. We're not like I'm gonna be like TMZ, but the guy's probably out the country. He's like deuces.
Yeah,
Because what came out was he was grooming this woman until she was like what 13.
Yeah, she was really young until now. She's 18.
Yeah, and what I think John Campbell was talking about it, that supposedly that as a young age he was grooming her and kind of like brainwashed to kind of like not agree with her parents and
yeah, like to become a runaway basically.
Yeah,
and that's kind of like what happened now.
And now she turned 18 and all.
She's running away with this guy.
Running away. So
yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy.
What the fuck happened there?
Yeah, and now
and then on top of all the other shit he's been doing, like assaulting people, harassing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
Very aggressive stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, that
it's
guy
tough.
Went off the deep end, huh?
It's yeah.
Hey, what a way to throw your career.
Yeah, some people. There's just something with. I don't know if this was something before he was even famous, but I feel like sometimes
It's
fame
crazy.
just
It's crazy.
What does fame do to a person? You know.
It's crazy, like
because you do hear stories, you know, like you look at Shia LaBeouf or a lot of different actors that they talk about fame and they say it's hard, like it, and some people just can't navigate it. I don't even know if we can blame fame or if it's just him. Something that this is, you know, if he's been grooming someone for years.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. And he probably feels like invincible, you know, like he's backed by.
He kind of was at one point, like that's, and John Campia said this.
Yeah, he felt
when
like
you're
untouchable.
getting in trouble.
But there's no
and
consequence.
The studio's bailing you out because they're telling you, hey, look, like, can you not do this again? And then you just
because you don't think Warner Bros. Pays off whoever, and all right,
and you keep it quiet,
and you pay out. Yeah,
he's a millionaire. Yeah, obviously.
You pay everyone off. You're in the clear.
So it's a tough situation for the studio because
I don't know.
have, and not only is it all the people that worked on the movie, the budget of the movie. It's a big movie, but now it's a super important movie for your current state of DC because this movie is going to reset.
I think at worst case scenario, if he somehow manages to not do anything from here to June of next year, then you release the movie. But
Release.
But if he keeps going and this guy gets to a point, all right, this guy is fucking batshit crazy. Well, he is batshit crazy.
They did say that they plan. Oh, I forgot to mention that part. They don't plan on working with him again. Obviously,
yeah.
that's obvious.
Dude, he literally he didn't go to his court date.
He's off the deep end. But the thing is, this movie's done. So there's nothing you can do.
I mean, there's been crazier things happen in films, like in terms of like if you want to recast them, you can do that. Like reshoot the whole film again, or
that $400 million movie becomes an $800 million movie.
One of us has two choices: either you can the movie, you don't release it,
which they're not gonna do,
or you get another actor and you reshoot the whole film.
Yeah, some people think like you just reshoot the ending and you get like the ending is him being recasted, like. It's like a different Flash that takes over or something.
You can do that.
Something like that. Because now that's another tough part. Because now, not only it's not like he has a small little movie. Like this movie is pivotal to the whole DC universe. Because
like for example, like the Amber
Heard.
It's
a multiverse. No, they're recasting her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's different because she's in the movie, but she's not
super
the main.
Small.
Yeah,
she's
she's
like
not
10 minutes.
No. Now that they cut her out completely. Thank God.
Yeah.
But she's out.
Yeah.
It's just that's easy because she's a side character.
But this is your main star.
This is like
in a movie that's setting up your multiversal DC universe. Because that's what it's doing. It's an important movie for DC. But meanwhile, it's going to reset.
You know what's funny though? It's funny because the Warner Bros. They're so fucking dumb.
You have Henry Cavill at his best behavior.
Henry Cavill, that fucking guy doesn't do nothing.
The fans
he
love
plays
him.
Warhammer. And he's on PC chilling.
Getting fans to love him.
Fans love him. The guy's awesome.
And they don't want to give him a call
back. Ben Affleck, dude. The guy's just Batman. He's chilling with J-Lo.
Yeah, right? he was struggling with his stuff, but he never
yes,
sabotaged.
Like he did have his issues that he did has come.
Yeah, but it wasn't like this.
But he has problems, but it never affected his
Yeah, it was behind
business.
closed doors. Yeah, it was behind closed doors.
Which is different. Yeah, like, but and who's no, Gal is good. She's doing fine.
Yeah, everybody else is good.
Yeah, but yeah, Henry Cavill, dude, the guy's awesome. And who doesn't like Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Like the guy's cool, right?
So-
And Ben Affleck, he honestly, it's a shame because I even Matt Reeves said it.
Yeah,
His film would have been cool, but you want to keep Ezra Miller, who's been fucking assaulting and harassing people for years,
Yeah.
and you being quiet.
Now it's biting you in the ass because this is a big movie, man. This is a movie that's gonna set.
Most studios after that first or second incident, all right, you're done.
Yeah,
You're out. That's it. Like you're done.
it's tough. It's tough because now it's the Flash movie is going to set up DC Universe. It is because now it's bringing in Michael Keaton. It's showing that there's a
I
whole
wonder,
multiverse.
is that gonna ruin Henry Cavill chances of coming back?
There's rumors that it like recasts him, but I don't think that's true because that new executive from Disney Discovery said he wants him to be the face of.
But maybe this is a way of kind of rethinking his movies, and you kind of do like a new Man of Steel movie, which. I mean, that will suck because I mean, we rewatched Man of Steel.
Soft reboot.
We rewatched Man of Steel and I kind of liked it. Like, it wasn't bad.
Just do a soft reboot. Like it's like a sequel, but it's like that's it. It's been some time. I don't know, but
anyway, yeah. We're
like. But then you have this, and it's such an important movie.
I think you either can it or you fucking
just release it. No, it's not going to do well, but you can continue the stories of everybody else, and you recast them.
Recast them. Or if you want to go really crazy, recast them and like redo the whole movie. Like his scenes only.
They can't. There's no way. It would look like crap.
Yeah.
It would look like crap.
It would look bad.
And
they've
been working really hard.
The stuff that we have seen does look pretty
good. It looks good. They've been working really hard on it. Yeah.
The VFX.
The director, Andy Muschietti, or I can't say his last name, working really hard on it.
That's fucked up, man.
Working really hard.
That guy's an asshole, dude. Ezra Miller. Like. Obviously, it's shitty what all the crimes he's committed, but also like, man, like you're all those people that worked hard on that movie to put out a good product, and you screwed over all those people.
Yeah, that's why they shouldn't can it. They shouldn't can
now
it.
All these people are wondering, like all these workers are like, dude, now like all
that's
this.
Gonna affect
imagine
their
the
movie.
VFX artists who are putting all the work.
No, and it's gonna affect their movie now.
And now it won't make money.
It'll come out. It'll be watched.
Because people. Which is good. Like they don't want to support that.
Yeah, of course.
Which is fine. Like which is good.
I do think maybe as the movie nears, Warner Brothers should just come out and say, "Look, we don't condone what's."
Yeah, that's the thing. They haven't released a statement.
Yeah,
that's what I fucking hate. They don't say anything. They just keep
the thing is if they say something, it's just gonna bring more awareness to it, and they're not sure what it's gonna.
That's fucked up.
Because they have a project worth $300 million, and
but it's your fault.
It's crazy. Yeah, it is
because you condoned that hair like years ago.
But
so it's
I think what they could do is announce his recasting or announce something, acknowledge it, say we don't agree with this.
And here's another.
We won't be working with him again. He will be recasted or something. And
I wonder who they're gonna bring.
As the movie comes near, and say, look, this is what it is or whatever. Like, acknowledge it, give people that transparency, and maybe people will be like, okay, you know what?
But
I'll watch it to see the movie, but in understanding that that's it. Like,
but the thing
done.
is that's if he doesn't do anything else.
Yeah, and it's tough because he's literally the main star, so you're gonna see him in every scene.
And also, like, and he has to not do anything from now till June of next year.
Yeah, a year. It's a whole year.
So he has to not do any more crimes.
Yeah. And not even that. I mean, it's not that he can't do any more crimes. Like, he's gonna get arrested. He's on the run. So it's either he stays quiet because he's on the run, or they catch him and he's arrested. So either way, he's done.
Because but if another thing comes, he assaulted another person or he harassed another, like if it keeps going, it's like, dude, what the fuck? So
let's see. I mean, I think you come out, talk about it, acknowledge the fans, be like, look, we understand this is not right. We don't condone this, whatever. We're still planning on releasing the movie. We're not going to work with him in the future. We're going to recast him because the character means a lot to us and the fans. You know how how they speak. But with that transparency, you move forward. And maybe that could get people some, acceptance on like, okay, like we don't agree with this guy, but we're gonna watch the movie for the character or whatever, and like moving forward because he's gonna be recasted or something. They got to do something because I think just staying really really quiet and then releasing the movie, it's not a good look, and people are not stupid. So, but yeah, it was really interesting. It's a very tough situation for them, like, because what do you do? Do you damage it more by acknowledging it? Do you try to keep it under the rug until the movie comes out and then just get rid of him? Which we know, like, he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Those studio executives are probably so pissed.
His career is done.
Like he's done. He's
like
done
he
for
won't
good.
be working.
Yeah, no, he won't work.
Like
again.
now, he is blacklisted in Hollywood.
Yeah, he's done. He's done.
He's not going to be.
He
working.
won't be. He has his biggest movie. People have been wanting a Flash movie. He hadn't had his own movie, and he finally gets it, and now he's just shining all over it.
And now all like this company is gonna fucking blacklist them, and now no other studio is gonna want to work.
I'm
with
so
them.
sure those executives must be so pissed.
Oh yeah,
so mad because like you can't keep this guy under control.
That's their fault too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, really crazy situation. I would still watch it. Because
let's see. It's a whole year
for the movie itself.
Maybe that's why we haven't got nothing else with the movie, like no other trailer.
Now that's the thing. Now they can't. They gotta be careful how they market it now.
Yeah, because that's probably why we haven't got nothing.
Because he's literally the face of the movie. It's not like Amber Heard where you just like dismiss it.
The last trailer we got from that movie was what?
It was during the expo, that fan thing.
Damn, that was a while ago already.
Because it's not like Amber Heard. Oh, just we removed her. This is like he's the star of the movie. His face.
Yeah, how many people signed? How many people? It was
lot. It was a lot.
Like millions.
But his face is the front of the fucking every scene.
Yeah, he's in the whole movie. Like
there's 3 of him. Remember that scene where there's 3 of them?
Well, they're like different. Like it's other actors.
Yeah. Also, maybe that's what people were saying. Just have one of those actors at the end take his spot or something. Yeah.
You make a joke. Oh wait, why I look different? Oh, because when you blah blah blah. Like, make some bullshit up.
Yeah.
When when you tie out to multiverses, it changed the way you look.
Yeah.
Like what Spider-Man did with Jamie Foxx. Like,
yeah.
Since you're in another universe, you're like normal.
Yeah, basically. Because, I mean, it is an important movie. It's bringing in Michael Keaton. It's probably going to send off Ben Affleck's Batman. And you need it.
And I guess Michael Keaton.
And it's setting up a multiverse. Yeah. So, it's a big movie. It's important. So, let's see. But, yeah, guys. I mean, what do you think of this whole situation? Comment down below. Let us know. Like, it's pretty crazy. It sucks. It's sad. And, hopefully they find him and they charge him for his crimes, Wait, that guy's on the run. He's like GTA 5 stars right now for sure. He's hit 5 stars. Yeah, he is on the run, which is crazy. So yeah, guys,
probably there in fucking Greece or something. They're chilling.
I have no idea, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching and for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Comment down below what did you think. If you agree, disagree with us, or anything that we might have missed, anything you can share with us.
It's like a movie. He's in his own movie right now.
Yeah, he's living a documentary.
What is it? What movie? Was it that Catch Me If You Can?
Catch Me If You Can, yeah. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. And please, feel free to like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, and it helps support us, and so you can get more content from us as we continue to go forward. And thank you, guys. Welcome to Cruzin, and to the next one. Goodbye.